everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another episode of OrgelCraft. I hope you guys are having a great day today. We have reached episode 10, and there are a lot of things that I want to get done today. I want to take off some really major milestones in this episode. I thought this was a good episode to get some big things done. And so I'm hesitant to say all the things that I want to do because that usually has a way of backfiring on me, but we shall see. The first thing that I want to get done is I want to do some detail work here in Market Square. I want to get this road finished, and I've actually had a little bit of a brainstorm on something that I think is going to look nice, is going to add a little bit of variation, will give us some nice variation to the height, and will give us just a little bit of variation to the color. And that is using just plain old andesite slabs. I think it's going to give us a really nice texture. The cobblestone felt just a little bit too busy where I had it before, but I think andesite would look really nice, and I think it will complement the stone brick. So I actually have a little bit here, and let's just go ahead and place a little of this in just to kind of get a feel for how it's going to look, and that's all I have. But if we kind of step back, yeah, that looks nice. It's a little bit lighter. It's not too much lighter, but that looks nice. One thing that I am thinking about doing, and I used the Vanilla Tweaks resource pack for the variated cobblestone, and I think I might actually switch that or add it for the other types of materials, just so there's a little bit of variation in there. But I think that looks really nice. It does blend in a little bit, so maybe we'll actually mix a little bit of cobblestone now that I look at it. We could take, a little bit of cobblestone and maybe have, like, a little bit of a cobblestone rut like this. Not like that, but maybe something like that, just for a little bit of it. Yeah. Oh, I'm liking this already. Yeah, so just every so often we add a little bit of, I don't have any more cobblestone, but yeah, I think that is going to look really nice. Probably go along and maybe add some cracked stone bricks to the rest of this. Maybe some of those chiseled stone bricks here and there. Maybe as little like accents or decorations in here. So I want to get this road done. I don't like what I've done here, so we're going to fix that up. Let's get the stone brick all through this area, get our roads established, and then I also want to do a whole bunch of detail work to the houses. So like shutters and window boxes and things like that. Maybe actually floors for the the second and third level of all of these houses. And then maybe some lampposts, some flagpoles, just some things to really kind of bring a little bit more life into it. So that's what we're going to start with. Now, one thing that I do want to say right here at the beginning is make sure that you hang around all the way to the end of the video, and if you don't think you're going to watch the entire video, then you can skip to the end of the video. I don't recommend that. But because I have something, and I really want all of your input on this. So at the end of this video, I'm going to be announcing a major project that I'm going to be working on side by side this season. It's something that is mostly going to be off-camera work, and you'll understand when I make the announcement. So I'm gonna announce that at the end, so make sure you stick around for that. For right now, let's get some detail work done. Let's get these roads in, and then I will bring you guys back when we have made some progress. Welcome back, everyone, and much work has been done here in Market Square, as you can probably see already, and the sun's going down. Well, that was good timing on my part. However, you'll notice the chest monster is gone. I have moved into prime real estate here in Arendelle, in the corner. Yeah, interiors, not my thing, but I needed a place where I could kind of set up camp, and this way it's inside, it's lit, it gets the mess off the streets, and apparently blocks me in. All right, so let's just take a little tour here. So we've got I tried to do a little something different on every house building here in the square, just kind of experimenting with some different things, and I'm really happy with how things have turned out here. We did a lot of work on stream this past week, doing some of the design for the houses, and a lot of work on the roads. Roads took a lot longer than I thought they were going to. Yeah, but so this is everything. This is a doorbell, by the way. A literal bell. You push that button and it rings a bell on the inside, attached with a dowel or something. But yeah, so then we've got the roads here, a little bit of mix of andesite and cobblestone, and worked through all of that. And then I've got some little designs that I worked into. I was debating doing things randomly, and then I started playing around with a couple little patterns and things like that, and I like how those turned out. So yeah, we've done a little bit of work down here as well, just a little bit of texturizing. Came up with this little pattern that's going to be extended along the wall down here. And yeah, and then we got the roads done. We got most of the roads done. So I've worked through here, and I've come here down Clock Tower Street, but I wasn't really sure what to do with the rest of it. And since we don't have any buildings in here, I figured we would leave it for now. Yeah, I didn't do any real detailing on the back. I'm going to save that for when I'm actually working on those areas, but I did take care of the sides here. So, yeah. So, I still have a couple of things I want to do in this area. I'd like to put some benches in. We do need to figure out lampposts. But I'm a little bit worn out on doing this detail work here, so it's time to do some grindy grind stuff, and I really want to try to level all the areas of our harbor. This is a massive area that is going to need to be taken down. I think let's do a time lapse. back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the time-lapse. We're not going to talk about how long that actually took in real life, but as you can see, we have made a ton of progress over here. I still haven't brought the water in, and apparently I missed a block. Okay, I'll have to get that later. I am going to be bringing the water in, but we still have this section over here, and I think we can probably knock it off in this episode, but I do want to make sure that I get to the other things that I am planning on. So, I have rigged up a little TNT dropper here, and I am going to use this to do some work flattening this mountain. So, I'm going to do a little bit of this. We're going to get some stuff taken down here, and then we'll just kind of see how much time I have to work on clearing the rest of this out. So, I'm going to do this for a little bit, and then bring you guys back when it's time to bring the water back in. Ahoy there, mateys! Feast your eyes upon this pristine landscape, and through the magic o' editing, see what it has become. Aye, we've made much progress here in Arendelle, but there is much work still to be done. Now, ye may be wondering, why be I talking like a pirate? Well, that is because today be Talk Like a Pirate Day. So, for the rest of this clip and any more that I be recording, we're going to be talking like pirates, mateys. So, we have cleared all of this area of stone and filled in the water, which I was going to show on camera, but had problems, so it is not going to be shown on camera. What we must do next is we must build platforms for all the houses in the harbor here, and we are going to be using our slab o' spruce and our log o' dusky oak. We have much work to do, and we'll be copying the framework that is already laid out. There'll be lots of work to do to get this done. So, to work I get. A lot of wood later, and we have our 3 platforms that are eventually going to be filled with houses and various buildings, but here they are. I've been looking at this area we were working on, and I feel like I have covered a larger area of space in building in 10 episodes in Season 2 than I did in all of Season 1, and I'm probably forgetting something, but I feel like that village wasn't that big. So, so this is done for now. We'll add the outlines for the houses in later. And as I was looking at some things, this end is actually, there will need to be pillars along here because this actually opens out into the harbor and the mountains start somewhere over there. Now, one of the things that is really kind of crazy to think about, so this entire area that we've been working on, over here, from Market Square through the harbor here and the town here. This is about a third of the entire area of the town that has to be made. So we have this entire hillside section of the town here, which is probably about the size as this with how far it streams. And then there's the south side of the harbor, which, you know, doesn't even exist from a terrain standpoint. That is something that's going to entirely have to be built in, but that is okay. We will get to that in the course of time. I've extended the dock here. We've got the wall done up with a little bit of a design here, a little bit of texturizing here and there, not too much. I have not taken the stone brick all the way to the bottom of the ocean yet. That's something we're going to do a little bit later, but I didn't think that was something that needed to be done. That's a good live stream project. So, we are making our way through here, doing pretty good. So, the next thing big project. Well, not a huge project, but leading to the big project, and that is going to be this bridge here that is going to connect our town with the castle. This is what's known as the Bridge of Arches. And so I've been doing a little bit of calculating on the size that we need. And so we need to, from right here, we need to go 65 blocks. So I've got a few already. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I fell off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. And this right here should be our castle gate. Do I have any wood on me? I do not. I have a piece of yellow wool. We'll leave that there as a marker. That's where the castle gate is going to go. So let's take a look at this from a distance, and we'll try to get an idea of the length. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty good. We can always tweak it a little bit once we get built. So, I think the first order of business is going to be to get the rest of this filled in. Did I extend this on the bottom? I did not, so that's going to need to be done. So let me get that done, and then we will work on probably doing this in the wrong order, building the top of the bridge and then the arches. But we're gonna build the walkway, and then we'll get the supporting arches done after that. Hey, look! I made a bridge. Took me like 10 seconds. If any of you know that reference, let me know down in the comments. So here is the platform of our bridge, and I have been doing a little bit of work designing the arches that are going to go underneath. There's 3 arches in total, and so here's what I have come up with. Now I think what we're going to do is I put this little block here so that I could generate some ice. This has been one of the most useful discoveries. Is being able to use that to work on water. Now the problem is, as I come down here, the ice is going to break and I'm going to fall through. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from right here, and I'm actually going to need to go below the surface. Well, you know what? Let's leave it here for right now. And I fell in. Oh no! Oh no! Getting it. And I lost it. All right, that's fine. All right, so we're going to bring it all the way down. Here we go. And at some point, I'm probably going to do something with the underside of this. Let's go ahead and just put that there, and then we can keep working from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 stone bricks total. So we're going to put that there and there. And then we're going to I'm going to use the smooth stone slabs, and we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then I'm going to need just a placeholder block there. And then, let me see, let me take some of these out. So we're going to be using this, and then that. As you see, I'm using very, very expensive blocks. So we're going to put that there, and then we're going to come down 1, 2, 3. And then this, yeah, there's going to be one more. Okay, so then we're going to do, 2 slabs there. It would be really nice if I still had ice to stand on. Apparently, this technique has its limitations. We're going to take this out and replace it with that. And then I'm actually going to pull some of this out of here. So then we will do our smooth slabs here. I'm going to do another 3. So close. And then we're going to do 2 here, 2 here, and then we're going to do our lodestone there. I thought that looked really, really nice as kind of a keystone to the arch. One of the challenges in doing something like this. Here, let me build up a little platform to stand on so I don't continue bobbing in the water. So as I was looking at pictures, is when you have an archway like this, the stones kind of tend to go like vertically and then they go at angles. And it's in Minecraft, I was having a really hard time finding something that would work for that, something that would contrast what we already have. And so I played around with a number of different things, and this is what I came up with. I feel like this art looks pretty good. Have a couple of detail blocks in here to make it pretty nice. So then what we're going to do, and actually I'm not going to want this ice here now. It's fine. Let's just break. Really? Okay, that should be done with a pickaxe. That should be done with a pickaxe. There we go. And let's see if I could get the other side of this. There we go. Okay. So then what we're going to do here, I was playing around with some things because I wanted a little bit of color variation. And what I found was really nice. So there are these little, semicircle columns that come out of the center of this. And so I was looking at using some of the dead coral blocks, and I think they have a really nice accent here. So what we're going to do, and now I can't get up there. Let's pull this out real quick. There we go. So, and just kind of randomly, I looked at a bunch of different ones, and I came up with 3 that I liked. So we're going to do that, and then I think we bring it up. I think it goes right here. So then we'll do that, and then we'll bring that all the way down. Yeah, so... You know, it has, you know, kind of like a different stone texture, almost like, you know, a little bit of cobblestone, but not truly cobblestone. And I might have to play around with how to vary all of that up. And then all we're going to do from there is stretch the design underneath. Only one lodestone per side. I'm not stretching that one across. And then on top, along the edges of our walkway, I think I'm actually going to switch to stone brick fences rather than the blocks. So let me go ahead and get this built, and I will bring you guys back when that's done. So here is our bridge, and I'm really happy with how it has turned out. There's not a great place to get a good look at it. Actually, I haven't seen it from this side. Hang on. Yeah, this is a pretty good place to take a look at it. So there, we've got all of our arches in. We've got the little columns off the sides. I'm really, really happy with how this has turned out. I think that looks really good. Probably need to do a little bit of variation to the stone bricks on there, just to add a little bit more detail to it. But I am happy with this. Yeah, we have to figure out what we want to do, you know, with the actual ground here and over there, but that'll come later. So I think that I have finally come up with a lamppost design that I like. And we'll get your opinion on it. Let's see. Now, I can't do that. We have to do this. So what we are going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go out to either side. And then we're going to go another 1, 2, and then we're going to bring iron bars out. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on there. And then from the ends, we're going to hang lanterns there and there. And then we will hang banners from here, 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 and there. So, and then we need to take this stone brick away. There we go. Okay, so if we step back and look at that, yeah, I like how that looks, but I'm definitely open to suggestions. I've gone through probably about 20 different designs. And it's hard because, you know, when you look at, you know, lampposts like this, you know, in the movie, in real life, you know, they're much narrower. Obviously, they're made out of, you know, wrought iron, and it's much easier to work more intricate, detailed things. So we have to work with what we have in Minecraft. But I like how this turned out. So definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments. So yeah, we need to get those made. I need to dot a few more of those around Market Square as well. But of course, the elephant in the room is the platform that we need to build for the castle. And this is where all of my references as far as size and dimensions pretty much thrown out the window. So I have a couple things that I'm going to look at and see if I can work out some rough dimensions. And this is just a rough estimate. We're not laying the foundation for the castle. We are just building up essentially the island where the castle is going to be located. So let me do a little bit of figuring out, and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. So here we are in the end. And you may think this is a strange place to end a video. Get it? Anyway, we are here because, believe it or not, I'm actually already thinking about Season 3. And if you've been to my live streams, you actually know what I'm planning for Season 3, but that's not something I'm going to share here. That's going to be a little teaser to come to the live streams, Wednesday nights, 9:30 Eastern. But in order to do what I have planned, I want to make sure that I have all of the end gateways open here. And I think, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe that there are 20 total that you can open here on the end island. So what I want to do is I want to open the rest of those. And then I want to remove the entire main end island. So now you see why I'm starting this project now, because this is a massive grind to get all of this removed. And we'll probably do some TNT blasting of it. I might even get into TNT duping. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go there or not. I didn't make that pillar to land on. But yes, so obviously, you know, it's a huge project. But I want to have some fun with it this season, and I've angered these Endermen. I've now angered more of them. I don't know if they're going to come up here or not. Anyway, what I need from you is I need some challenges. So obviously we have at least 15 more portals we've got to open up. So we need 15 dragon fights. So I am looking for some interesting challenges for fighting the dragon. I had somebody suggest only trying to destroy the dragon with beds, and I know there are lots of things out there. So I want to hear from you guys down in the comments what you think some fun challenges for beating the end dragon would be in this game. So, you know, I'd like to do an outro where I'm unmolested by Endermen. So we will wrap things up back here in Arendelle with a spider, apparently. Get off of my bridge. Anyway, I think this has been quite a successful episode 10. I've had a lot of fun working through these episodes. I hope you guys have too. And lots more exciting stuff to come. And I am excited for all that we are going to be doing here in the near future. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe and make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. Hope to see you on Wednesday nights for our live streams. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.